Hey there, I'm St-Pierre from the LiveChat Starter Kit. This is the part 3 of a series where I'm rewriting the LiveChat Starter Kit to use SignalR. Let me just show you where we are currently. This is the visitor experience. I've took the LiveChat box from the 1.5 version of the LiveChat Starter Kit. Now we are seeing that no one is online. So there's this possibility to leave an email message. I will now sign in as an agent. And as soon as I'm signed in, the visitor get notified that the status changed. So this box changed from an offline state to an online state. So now we are able to start new conversation. As soon as the visitor type a message, the less busiest agent will get the call. Since we are alone, it's only me. So this is the message. I'm able to reply to it. The visitor saw the answer, and if the visitor browsed to another page of the website, the same agent is taken from the last conversation, and a new conversation can start. So from the agent perspective, he was simply warned that the visitor disconnect, but also switch to a new page, and the conversation continue here. This is where the project is at in the runtime at this point. Let's quickly review how this is done. This is the chat.js file that I've taken from the version 1.5. So if you are a bit familiar with LiveChat Starter Kit, you will recognize some basic configuration here that I won't go into detail. The main part is the init function here, where the chat hub is started. We are simply checking in a cookie if he was indeed in a conversation, and if he was, we notified the server-side method that errors your existing or your old conversation ID, if you will. There's some basic jQuery event here, like when the user click the enter key. If we are not currently in a conversation, we are simply requesting a new conversation to be created, and things like that. I won't go into detail into those events. You can easily download the code from the Codeplex repository. Those function here was already present in the 1.5 version, so there's nothing really exciting about them. The major part that has been added to this file are the client-side function here that SignalR will call directly. The setChat function is called when the agent is taken from the request chat server-side method. So when the visitor start a new chat, visitor get a call to that method, so we can establish his cookie to make sure that if you browse to another page, there will be trace of the last conversation, and we simply show the box if the box is not currently open, and start a conversation with the agent. This function here only stack the messages into the div. This function here simply reflects the state of the agent status. So if at least one agent is online, we are currently showing the request chat or the online part of the chat box, and if no one is online, we are simply showing the email form. And from here you will notice that not much have changed since the last videos. Basically, the major part was in the log visit function, where we are able to detect if the visitor simply browse a new page, and if it's the case, we are getting the agent which were in the conversation, and calling a JavaScript function from that agent, we are able to display the message appropriately telling him that the visitor changed the page. And we are removing the old conversation and creating a new one. The version 2 rewrite is almost completed. I'm not targeting a huge list of features for the V2 release, but the simple basic functionality will be implemented and some advanced thing will maybe come after. I hope you enjoyed the series so far, and let's download the code from Codeplex.